Okay, welcome back, Sam. I'm, your trustly, truly Jay.
All right, let's
Yeah,
start this thing.
let's start this thing. So the first thing, okay,
Are you going?
Pokemeta is already released the website, but it's not, but it's still on, it's still on the build, okay, because we cannot see much of it.
All right.
Yeah, you see, we cannot.
So this is like a sneak peek.
Yes. So they make a perfect structure for the Pokemeta.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we cannot click yet because.
So this is kind of like a demo website what we'll be getting, right?
Yeah, it's still structurized, so it's not fully finalized yet. So as you can see, this chicken nuggets is also it's still on picture. So
Yeah. Got it.
So guys, you can try to check it out. The www.pokemeta.me and /hashtag. Yeah.
Sure.
And yeah, so let's get back to our main topic for today. Our main topics today is why do Bitcoin have values? Yeah.
Yes. People
So-
are going to talk about this, and people are going to talk about this. That why Bitcoin? What's the plus point? Why do you have so
Yes.
much value?
Exactly. So my viewpoint is Bitcoin has value because of demand and supply. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you can see, let's say this my freaking phone. Okay, we get value because of what? Because of people are searching it. But
Okay.
if this phone, okay, like the production, like limited production, so people are finding. So this one is limited and it's not for sale anymore, but people are finding it, and that increases the value of
Okay.
this phone. So it's a supply and demand. So if the supply is so many, there's so many supplies, and the price is gonna decrease. That's
Okay.
my viewpoint of the bitcoins.
Okay.
So what do you
Alright.
think of the bitcoins?
So basically, I'd like to start it a little bit further. We'll go a little bit back. Currencies are two kinds. Since Bitcoin is a currency, so that's why I'm taking it a little bit further. There's two types of currency. Bitcoins, as we all know, is the talk of the town, and our own usual ancient fiat currency. So what they are, just like a piece of paper, like $10 bill, $20 bill, and now there are bitcoins. So these, we all know, these are used to trade some goods or anything. This is the basic layman's definition. So let's talk about why Bitcoin has value. Since most platforms or most companies are starting to use Bitcoin as their preferred medium, they have started accepting payments in Bitcoin.
Yes.
So there must be a reason behind this. They are doing, think tanks are doing so much discussion. These payment platforms are evolving. They are including now Bitcoin as a preferred payment.
Yes.
So there must be some reason, right?
Yes, of course,
So-
because they're trying to minimize the fees, and I think it's easier to, the record of every Bitcoin they send, it will be recorded. That's why. So it's more transparency when you say it. Yeah, it's more transparency. So it's because it's not governance by all the banks or even the country. Yeah, that is why. So I think people want this because they have more value, because people increasing the value, and because of that, so it means something. It means
Alright.
something, right?
Okay, I agree to your point. Since the world is evolving, so are we. So has our payment platforms, so has our currency, and the new form of currency that's going is Bitcoin.
Yes.
And it's already been accepted by many economies, many companies, many games. Different kind of entities are now accepting Bitcoins.
Correct.
All
Let's,
right, let's move forward.
So with your
And
catch.
why does Bitcoin have value?
Yeah. So why does Bitcoin have value? So it's not government by authorities, okay? Because it's running on their own, a decentralized network, okay?
That's
where people buy and sell the coins, and because of that, so as I said, it's the supply and demand which creates the value of the Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think. Because of that, and there is a value for the Bitcoin, and until now, it's the father of the cryptocurrency.
Yep.
That's why. So I think because of that, some banks are, trying to trying to not ignore this because it's affecting all the economics of the banks.
Sure, it surely is. And the major part, as you rightly said, is decentralization. Nobody, a single entity or single corporation is managing the Bitcoin or the blockchain network. So everyone can have access to anything. They can see it, although they cannot see your credential, but they can see the transaction. They can share the transaction, but they cannot edit or delete it. Major point is this only.
That's why most people hate the Bitcoin, but most people love the Bitcoin because they know the future of this Bitcoin, So the volume of right now a stable coin, it's about maybe 56.14 B, which is 84.72% of total market in 24 hours. I think there's so many transactions in that. So many people are using this because price of the currency in Bitcoin right now was down, but it will soon came up.
Yes, it will, because it's highly volatile market, So there are fluctuations going on, value going up, value going down.
Exactly.
So that's why, and it's like a boom. Everyone's goal wants to be in this ride. So they are trying Bitcoin, they are doing transaction in it, they're buying it to try it.
Exactly.
Every sort of things, So there are some people who believe that Bitcoins are worthless. Let's see their viewpoint.
It's depend on them because I see only exist because the Bitcoins are only existent in the computer network. Sometimes people don't want because they're already getting used to it, the physical money, and sometimes people are just scared of this new
evolution, you could say. New thing,
because
that is the human nature. When we introduce some new thing, when we find some new thing, we are little bit hesitant to try it, but once we get used to it, it becomes a part of our life. So back when internet was the new thing, not everyone wants to be on the internet, or not everyone wants to be in Facebook when Facebook launched. Now you see Facebook has billions of users.
And
so it's just a time.
And they're building their own metaverse, and this could be big because everybody uses Facebook.
Why not? So they already have a setup base for it. They just have to move their base from one place to another. And besides, nowadays millennials as well as Gen Z and Alpha generation, they are already in loop with the latest trends and technologies. People before Gen Z or before millennials are not able to catch up, but I think these generations are more than enough. They even know more than us than what Bitcoins are and what blockchains are.
Exactly. So never scared to try new things because new things is maybe could stay longer or it could be forever.
So if you don't try new thing, how will you find some new experiments? Experiments only lead to newer technologies, right?
Correct.
If you restrict yourself to a place, you will never find some new thing.
Correct. That's why so many invention about the game, P2E games, and there is MIR4. Okay, there is so many, and even the Vulkan Point 2.0. It's a big launch, So in December 2020, reported that Bitcoin is valued around 12,000 per coin. That's pretty high, because over the months, are going to sometimes going below but there's also going the high points, all time high.
So you could lose a lot money in small period of time, and you could lose a hell lot of more than you have lost. It's so fluctuating, so volatile that one day you are a rich king and the other day you are looking like a what you can say, a man who has nothing to spare.
So the homeless, even the homeless can be rich. They just put their if they're lucky, because sometimes it goes to $60,000. Bro, $12,000. It's already so crazy. And the first Bitcoin was few cents, not even a dollar. Yeah. When you buy at that time, right now you're just like goddamn billionaire, bro. Billionaire, bro. I cannot say for sure.
Did you heard about the fact that one guy back in early 2009 or 10 made payment for his pizza using, I don't know, 60 or 70,000 bitcoins?
I knew that.
And that values around 10 to 20 million dollars. I was like, God damn, dude, you spend so much on a piece of pizza.
Yeah. God damn, I hope the delivery guy or the pizza delivery guy just kept the Bitcoin and pay the money to the company.
It's like wasting 10% of Apple sales when Apple was starting. You would be a billionaire now if you didn't spend that much money.
I wonder how's the pizza delivery guys right now, yeah?
Pizza company must be super rich now.
Yeah, so shit. So, you see, Ethereum, the blockchain ecosystem was introduced to the cryptocurrency. So, I think that's gonna build further ahead to the future where the metaverse gonna to be alive, yeah. Because they use the transaction in these coins and even the NFTs. I think that's where the currency is gonna head next. I think. Is your thing?
Nice viewpoint.
So
let's move on to our topic of the day.
Yes, I'm excited.
Will cryptocurrency replace fiat currency?
Well, to my viewpoint,
Alright.
it somehow will be because
You
right
feel
now,
so?
I think so, but it's not like it's gonna break our our physical money or the regular money that we use, the fiat currency. It will not break, but maybe it will somehow making people to change their mind to use cryptocurrency, because I think cryptocurrency it's easy to pay stuff and buying online stuff. It's faster. The payment was faster. Yeah, just a few minutes and blah. I think so.
I also share a same or a similar, you could say, viewpoint. It will not entirely change fiat currency, but it will somehow will be more acceptable by the people as a payment.
Yes.
Because right now we mostly use cards, internet banking, UPI payments and all that. But certainly I believe that people are soon going to accept, and it will be widely accepted payment platforms across payment platforms and websites, and people will be using it to pay, like to buy daily essentials like groceries and whatnot, and paying bitcoins and cryptocurrencies instead of hard cash. Although they will be having their multiple options like credit cards and all that cash, but they will also pay using this.
Yeah, that's what I think, because it's you don't have to carry the cash all around you, and just a phone you can do anything. So the recently, because of COVID, and most of the people are trying to earn money from home, which is they become the trader, and trading it's the future, okay? Because I trade myself, and trading is the future, I think, because you see, bitcoins and cryptocurrencies, there are millions of people are trading with it. They buy today, could be tomorrow, they're increasing and just sold the coin. So
yes.
Yeah, so it's demand and supply there is always there if you're going to the cryptocurrency. That's why it's a high volatility, right? High volatility.
But it has shown that it can be used as a trusted payment platform, although there are chances or there are incidents when it has shown that why it is called volatile. If it has a lot of positives, then it also has a lot of negatives, so we cannot completely disregard that it's not going to go forward, or it's definitely going to go forward.
Yes,
but it certainly has a role to play. That's what I believe.
Correct. That's why it's big. And recently you have heard this, Uh, let me tell you. So
Alright.
recently, okay, this is so interesting to me. Okay, guys, let's take a look. So recently, okay, the NFT, you know, the bored ape, the bored ape was stolen.
Oh.
Okay, the bored ape was stolen, and you know it's nearly 20 million. You know, over just a week, and the owner just tweeted that I've been hacked. All my apes are gone, and because of this, okay, the Twitter itself became some kind of NFT or something because it's getting nice, getting viral.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's like same like that Axie Infinity, right?
Yes, correct.
Axie Infinity also had some money stolen from his account, right?
Yes, correct.
That is also new news. There are roughly, if I say you that roughly 625 million worth of cryptocurrency has been stolen from Ronin, the trusted wallet of Axie Infinity. So can you imagine $625 million we are talking about? This is a hell lot of money that most people in their entire lifetime.
Correct. And maybe just just enjoy my life. Maybe I could just quit my job. $625 million.
That's probably my whole town earns this much money in their lifetime. Because this is a lot more than I would think.
Yes, because I think AC Infinity it's not bad. I've played a few times, but I'm not deep dive into it because there's so many NFT games. Okay, there's even Titan Arena. Titan Arena is some kind of have you played Mobile Legend? Yeah, it's kind of game like that, but it's NFT based, so you can earn money or even sold the characters. So we are living in the best of times. Yeah.
Yes, we are certainly experiencing some things that our previous generation haven't.
Yes.
So we are blessed.
We are blessed because maybe sooner or later we will just work inside the metaverse, so we don't have to be physically tired.
Okay.
Did you say?
So there is a viewpoint. What would happen if cryptocurrency replaces fiat currency? Any thoughts about that?
What would happen? Well, for me, I think banks are going crazy because
they sure will.
yeah, because that's where they get revenues, that we are using all the banks because they get fees, and that's where they trade on it. But if it's gonna be there, okay, where we get to the point of replacing, I don't think because the government also need the banks to to provide the features or the bank card, like they use more physically to the world, into the country, because the country needs that money flows.
You can
That's what I
entirely
think.
depend on cryptocurrency. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
You can make it a part of our life, but you cannot entirely depend on it. Because
Correct.
fiat currency is tried and tested. And,
Yes.
and people still are searching about the academics, the policy makers, investors, and consumers still searching about how it's gonna perform, how it's gonna work. So we are still 50-50 on it. We
Yeah.
have positive hopes.
Yes.
There's no negatives about it, but we have our doubts.
Yeah, ever does. Correct. But I still think that cryptocurrency is the way for transaction. Next time, when the metaverse is, it's created. So Facebook metaverse. I'm still waiting for that. Actually, cannot wait to go to the metaverse. Yeah.
It will be a new experience because people have been living into the world too far, and there are some people who would like to meet their counterparts, who would like to meet their friends and family and all that.
Yes.
If this makes it possible, then I believe this will be a huge success for Facebook or Meta, now called Meta, right?
Yes, of course. And well, talking about that, and we are gonna launch our Pokemeta soon. That's pretty soon. So just guys, follow all our social medias
And
and
stay tuned for more in-game content, latest news, and hot topics. We
Yes.
will be discussing here with you guys. So till then, see you. Bye bye. I am Sam logging out.
And I'm Jay, and see you next time.